Hi YouTube, it's Alexis, and in today's video I wanted to go over 3 budget-friendly smart investments to add to your photography business. So if you're super interested, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so the first budget-friendly, super great investment to add to your photography business is the Canon 50mm lens. So this lens is absolutely perfect for first starting out your photography business. The lens is super cheap. It's like $150, I want to say. It might be $125. I can't exactly remember, but it is so great for really any kind of photo shoot. I absolutely love it for the outdoors because it really breaks up the background and really gets the focus in on the individual that you're photographing. So this lens is a prime lens, so that means you can't zoom in or zoom out with it, but it is absolutely perfect for beginning your business, and so many photographers have this in their camera bag. The 50mm lens is absolutely perfect for outdoor photographers, and I absolutely love it so much because of how light it is. Here are some of the photos that I took with my 50mm lens. This is what I first started out with, and I honestly absolutely loved all of these photos. You could really see that it really broke down, or not broke down, but it broke up the foreground so beautiful, and it really focused in on the actual individuals, and I got so many good photographs out of this. And the most important part is it is so budget friendly because, of course, when you're first starting out your photography business, you're already spending so much money on something that might potentially not work out if you decide that you don't like it. So I definitely think that the 50mm lens is such a great option. By really understanding your camera settings, you are able to maximize the ability that your camera has to actually get those photos at golden hour, and they are so great. I really highly recommend learning everything that you can about your camera. I'm still learning so many different things about my camera and the different settings that I have. Okay, so the third investment that I highly recommend is getting quality items to protect your camera. So some of these items might include a camera bag or a camera harness and strap, and I actually have 2 that I highly recommend. So in the way beginning, when I first started my photography business, I did buy a cheaper camera, and a cheaper camera bag, and unfortunately it ripped. The foam was so flimsy. I really didn't feel like it was going to protect my camera because at that point in time I was like traveling everywhere, back and forth, like across Florida, and I would always have my camera with me, and yeah, it just was not cutting it. Okay, so I have my camera bag here, and this is the Wandered Sling, I believe. It's super awesome because I do love to travel, and sometimes in my photo shoots I actually do a lot of outdoor photo shoots, and so it actually has this padded sling here that kind of crosses like this. And yeah, it is just made of like a really durable fabric here, and it is water resistant. I absolutely love the zippers. I actually have a lot of my camera stuff out of the bag right now, but you can kind of see it does hold like my other cameras that I have as well. This is what it looks like on the inside, and it also has a spot for tripod stuff. And yeah, I absolutely love this bag. I definitely want to upgrade to a larger size, but this bag has been so great for the extent that I've had it so far. So yeah. Okay, so the next thing that I recommend is getting a really great camera harness, especially if you are specializing in outdoor photography or outdoor settings. So for this camera harness, I actually was watching the movie Twisters, and this was the second movie that came out, and one of the main characters, she actually had a camera harness that was so cool to me. It looked so comfortable, and I started Googling like, where can I find this camera harness? Because pretty much it would like go across her chest and then it would fall to the side, and then the camera was just like hooked to the side, and like she could be like running or doing whatever. So I was like, oh my gosh, I need to find this. Well, anyway, I found a YouTube video that actually showed me the company who makes the camera harness, and I ended up ordering from that company. So I believe the company is called Rose and Anvil. I hope I'm not saying that wrong, but I absolutely love this thing. So I'll show you kind of how it goes on. So I put it over my right arm, and I take this strap that's on to the side and I just clip it right here. And this is so great, especially when you get into the really heavy cameras. So I'll go ahead and show you real quick kind of what it looks like. So it goes across this way and then it hangs down, and then this is the part that actually clips on to your camera. It's like a little screw there. But yeah, I'll go ahead and show you the back of it. It is a really, really cool harness. I don't know if you can see it all the way, but yeah, it just goes right underneath. And this thing is so comfortable compared to when I first started my photography business, where I actually had like a regular neck harness that I had bought off of Amazon. This thing was an absolute game changer. Yeah, I absolutely love it. So yeah, that is my third recommendation. And then I forgot to add in the pricing of the camera bag and also the harness. So the harness, I believe with shipping, it was around $175. It's super great and it's made out of genuine leather, so you definitely are gonna pay a little bit more. Same thing with the camera bag. I want to say it was closer to the $150 range. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just to do a quick recap, we went over the lens that I highly recommend, and then also understanding that knowledge is power in the photography game, and it is so important for you to understand your camera settings and really take time to understand them to further grow your photography business, just to maximize everything that you can with the supplies that you already have. And then lastly, going over how important it is to take care of your camera in regards to your camera equipment, like your camera bag and also your camera harness. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you really love photography content and small business content, I highly recommend that you subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.